27 months. That's like a whole year.
Good morning. I woke up with a small cold. I got an itty bitty sickness. I hope you guys won't mind if I have the sniffles. I go. Good morning. It's good to see you. Swallow Syllogism, thank you for the 28 months. Random Cola, thank you for the 4 months. Chew, thank you for the 45 months. We should come back, dude. It's good-ass content, man. It's good content, day in and day out. Every goddamn day of this goddamn stream is good-ass content. God damn it. Did you see the Good Kid are releasing a full album? I did. I'm really excited. I'm gonna go fucking crazy on it. We're gonna have to do like a reaction party. It'll be really fun. Zoe's. Zoe. Drop those fucking clips in, man. Drop those fucking clips, bro. Wolf Play, thank you for the 15 months.
Can't believe it's been 15 of paying my landlord. I'm glad I found you. Keep staying awesome.
I usually watch the YouTube, so I feel like a fan at a live concert when he shows up. That's what I want it to feel like. That's how I want the intro to feel. Everybody cheers and goes crazy, and then I show up and it's like... Yeah, 1 hour left for the 35% off 5 gifted or more. Chat, looking to speed run the Giga Monday today. If we hit a Giga Monday super early, I'll get right into gameplay. I'll get into gameplay super duper early. And then I'll be able to end the stream earlier because I'm slightly sick. So you guys get what you want, which is gameplay, right? You guys want so much gameplay, right? You guys want nothing but gameplay? No, he wants stall. Okay, but what if I tell you I'm sick and I'm still going to be doing D&D later? So I'd like a little bit of rest, you know? And then I put it on you. Instead of just saying we're going to do less stall today, I say we're only going to do less stall today if you give me money. So you give me money to not do what you want, but it makes me happy. Think about that. Think about how that works. Satan Spawn, thank you for the brand new Prime sub. Will you please play the Watcher today? It all depends on what wins the vote. I don't decide that. Throw in a bag of truffle pop? All right, done. What up, Sky Ace? We're sick at the same time, friendo. I'm a little baby sick though. I'm like barely sick. I'd stay home from work though because I think that it's the nice thing to do. That's the shittiest part about working from home, isn't it? As we got into the lifestyle with COVID, it got more respectable to like call out of work if you're just slightly sick. You know? Like I feel like so often growing up when I was like 15, 16, 17, 18 years old, the working environment, and it still is to a lot of the world, where it's like if you're only slightly sick, you're encouraged to still come into work, even though that is worse for the overall working environment.
S2 was delayed, Sag.
Yeah, that we heard that like 3 months ago, Anti-Valley. You've been living under a rock, my friend. Welcome in. But I feel like since COVID happened, more people have been encouraged to stay home if they're at all sick. But then so many people now work from home that if you're slightly sick, you still have to work.
Hey, Mr. Streamer.
Yo.
Happy to be here for my first Slay the Streamer. Also, did you see that the Packmaster has gotten new packs?
Yeah, they keep getting new packs.
They are really cool.
Oh, how cool are they? Are they really cool? It's good to see you, Violet. Damn, they're really cool. Anyways, it is good to see you guys. Hello, hello. How was your weekend? Rebuilt with the brand new Prime sub. Holy. Are the bunnies down there chosen at random? Nope. If you know, you know. Yo, what up, Lolu? I gotta see one of my friends win a Pokemon regional. Hype shit, that's nice. I had a really good weekend. I luckily did not wake up feeling sick until this morning. I woke up at like 4 a.m. and I could feel the tickle in my throat, and I was like, God damn it. So I got up, put on socks, put on a sweater, went back to bed. Slept fine throughout the rest of the night. It's kind of annoying, you know? It's kind of annoying. B2 Dance, they give it 5 months.
Told me to call you a little bitch. What a rude guy. I would never do that.
Listen, I want to get into gameplay too, but we just got to get a Giga Monday. Simple. Simple. Easy. Who's been making out with so often? Scootish? Scootish did text me over the weekend. He said, I miss you. And I texted him back within 60 seconds of him sending the message. And then he never responded. So. I got ghosted. It's an obligation that you will stall for 2 to 3 hours. Yeah, but what if I say that I'm slightly under the weather? You know? What if then? What if I say I'm just feeling a little bit icky and we should get into gameplay early today? You know what I'm saying? What if I say that? Hitsuche, and thank you for the 19 months.
Hey Frost, been a while, glad to be here again.
Welcome back. Do I ever do anything with my hair? I wash it once a week. That's about it. Why not make your stream tag just chatting? Because then you get bots, and you get racist people, and you get hateful people, and you get stupid people. A lot of those categories overlap, but... Captain Pager with the 5 subs. All right, let me mute my mic to blow my nose. That's it. Yeah, and I just get a good cut. Gotta get layers cut into it. Get some layers. Captain Baker, first slot on the Giga Monday today. Thank you, friendo. Usually gives me bits. Surprising to come around with the 5 gifted. Pick Cube with the fucking 6 gifted. One upping him.
He's an arsonist on a noble quest to escape the wrath of the IRS. He's got conflicting positions in the endless fight for queer folks, animal and tenants' rights. He uses his Tesla to flatten old ladies, and he's marrying someone so out of his league that it's crazy. If he tells you he drowned as a kid, don't believe him. This guy was at TS section.
Are we getting overloaded with sounds now? Haven't got a haircut in like a month. The longer your hair gets, the less you need to get a haircut. That's true. That's true. Manly is stashed. They were the 57 months.
57 months. Can we have a sneaky run of Nubby's Number Factory?
I actually have a friend, Jace, that's been playing it nonstop. He didn't even know that I streamed it, and he was just like,
Hey
"Dude, I found
Frost,
this new
thanks
game."
for being my favorite
like, I interviewed the
streamer
dev.
less than 3.
Thank you, Lily.
Also, fun fact, it's called Under the Weather from the Navy when 6 sailors were kept below decks, literally under the weather.
Makes sense. Makes a lot of sense. But yeah, I get a haircut like once every 6 months. Yo, what up, EL, first time chatter? I've got 3 drinks lined up in front of me. I've got tea, I've got a Dr. Pepper Zero, and I've got an Alani for some caffeination. I'm all fucking bricked up. Ready for anything, ready for everything today. Mix them together, pour a little bit of DP in my hot tea.
Now, back to your regularly scheduled noise overload.
Okay.
Grr, gr, growling. Rar,
Growling.
cacho. Slions. Parenthesis, pissing parenthesis.
Thank you, Casual Joe. I get $35 to put wherever I want. 15 to the Ironclad, 20 to the Defect. Let's keep it even. Can I say that I have beer here? Yeah? Hell, I know it's your first time here, but this isn't, I know that this is my job to do, but this is not a normal workplace environment, I would say. Jellicle, thank you for the 13 months.
Happy Monday. I've got 3 more bars to do before I'm done for the day. You shall be my background noise.
I was at a farmer's market yesterday, and there was somebody that their entire booth was around beer shampoo. I was like, God damn it, they'll put fucking beer in everything, man. They put alcohol in everything these days, and everybody just goes, As somebody that lives in Colorado, I think that could be a good idea, yes. Does it come in an IPA? I've been into a beer bathhouse in Prague. We drank beer while bathing in beer. That sounds terrible for your skin. I don't know if we are 18 plus here. Have you watched any of my content before showing up here?
I don't have enough.
I don't think
bits in
beer
the
is
wallet
18
for a
plus.
giga slot, but I'm stuck on mobile at the mobile and I don't see a way to buy from the browser instead of the app. Twitch can kiss my backside if they think I'm buying anything from their stinky app.
True. Poker, thank you for the 64 months.
Pee pee poo poo.
Guys, I don't want to say anything, but I'm drinking beer. They're not going to beat you with a bat for talking about beer. Please. Yeah, you know why I know that you can talk about beer in communities that aren't 18 plus? Because Dan advertises himself as a family-friendly streamer, but you could talk about beer in Dan's stream. He goes by family-friendly. I think people struggle with you talking about beer. I think they got their own weird rules. That's it. They just got their own unique rules that are weird. First time chatter popping in from the YouTube. I normally catch the stream because it's 4 a.m., but I should be asleep. But fuck it. Thanks for the content. Type shit. Stray Money Mud. Thank you for the 7 gifted, by the way. I said it during the... Sometimes I thank people for the gifted subs during the alert, but because I'm muted, you can't hear it. So I have to remind myself to say it again. I'm out of tea. I better switch to Dr. Pepper Zero. Dude, imagine if Dr. Pepper came out with a hard alcohol version, dude. Holy, man. The zero would get confusing. No, they wouldn't make it zero. Because it wouldn't be zero. Hey, what up, Davey? Cocktails made with zero sugar drinks have more alcohol content, so maybe it should be zero. Yeah, but less sugar. And I feel like alcohol really wants a lot of sugar content. You watch the League dev update? No, but I kept seeing shit on Twitter of like, this item that everybody misses is going to come back in 2026. Which is cool. Do you know the diet soda is comprised of 99% water compared to 90% normal soda? Somebody watched that one short over the weekend that everybody else got fed. Yo, come in.
Hey, did someone mention beer in here?
No, I don't drink. Sorry about that.
There he is, officer. Get him.
Remember, kids mentioning beer under 18 is illegal.
As someone approaching 30, I'm considering whether alcohol is worth it anymore. I feel like everybody starts to consider it at some point. The amount of times that I hear friends say, oh my God, that's the last night that I'm drinking. Oh, I'm not gonna drink anymore. No. The most substance I use is melatonin. Does that work very well? I haven't really gotten into the sleeping drugs. The only sleeping drugs that I need are old VODs of Northern Line going through Reddit, Am I the Asshole? That works pretty well. Melatonin gives me insane nightmares? Wait, really? If you take it every night, it has diminishing returns. What's the difference between melatonin and like Z-Quil? Are they just different drugs that do the same thing? Y'all are sleeping on Benadryl? Y'all really are sleeping on benzos, man. We should just be hitting up benzos every night. ZQL is basically just Benadryl. Oh, that shit doesn't make me sleep at all. Fuck. Ente quack quack.
Go
Thank you for the
hydrate
32
and
months,
stretch a bit,
dude.
everybody.
See Scotty Scott. Thank you for the 5 subs. Benadryl makes me hyper. I only take Benadryl when a dog like paws me in the face with its paw pad, because I'm allergic to dogs when they scratch me. And I know you're like, yeah, dumbass. Of course, I also get a cut. But like if a dog like scrapes me with their paw pad, I break out in that area. Like it gets like really puffy and gets like tiny little bumps all over it. But then you just take a Benadryl and it just goes right away. Shipwreck, thank you for the 17 months. I get that with my kitty. Yeah. Benadryl does nothing to me anymore. Damn. You gotta start taking the hard shit. Next time you get scratched by a dog, just do some meth. See that
Guys,
works.
I'm serious. I'm allergic to being hurt. Don't hurt me.
Guys. Whenever I get shot by a gun, it always gets infected for some reason. It's like really annoying. Can you guys just please stop shooting me with guns? Morphine's where it's at. Yo, what up, Spider? Reading a book puts me to sleep immediately. Reading a book only puts me to sleep if I'm actually tired. My problem is I know that I am an extreme circadian rhythm guy. Like, if I go to bed at 4 a.m., I'm waking up at 6 a.m. Like, it does not matter. I am always waking up at 6 a.m. And there will be the occasional night that it'll be like 9:30, 9:45. And I'm not tired at all. And I'm like, fuck. How do I get to sleep? I want my 8 hours. And if I'm not tired, reading a book does not make me tired. What happens when I'm not tired and I start reading a book, I start getting into the book. And then I'll read for 2 hours. And I won't realize that I read for 2 hours. And I'll be 300 pages deep. And I'm like, ah, fuck. Shit. I'm no more tired than I was before. And I'm almost to the good part of the book. So then I just keep going. Zycro Sumo. Thank you for the 2 months, dude. Primed out of your fucking mind. Primed out of your goddamn fucking mind. Top laners are just going to get TP next season. That's awesome. I actually like stuff like that. I like when they, like, I've always been waiting for the day that they got rid of Flash in some way. Like, that they would just add Flash to the game. Just everybody starts with Flash. Everybody gets it. Because, like, I don't like the fact that one summoner spell is always consumed. So I'm down for a change like that where top laners just get TP. Joshy, thank you for the Prime sub. I know nothing about League of Legends, so that sounds like actual gibberish. Essentially, what happens is, so in League of Legends, you take these things called summoner spells. Everybody has access to all the same summoner spells, but depending on which lane you go, usually 1 or 2 summoner spells is better than the rest. And the people that go top lane always take teleport. What teleport does is just literally allows you to do what it says. It allows you to teleport around the map on a large cooldown. And so what it does is it translates to the top laners not actually interacting with each other and just then relying on teleporting to the other side of the map or teleporting back to lane after a bad trade so that they don't lose out on money, right? And so it creates a very boring back and forth. And so giving them teleport innately, because you don't want to take away teleport because then people are going to hate it. Giving them teleport innately then allows them to take an aggressive summoner spell that would then allow them to duel with their opponent more. If they take TP as a spell, they get some sort of upgrade TP too. That's cool. So it's going to buff top lane immensely? Yeah. But it's going to buff it in a way that you don't have to play like a passive late game tank bot. Like you can probably play more aggressive top laners like Fiora and more damage dealing carries. Forget that League doesn't have teleporting items like Dota does. Every time we get a good dash item, people are like, that's too OP. Move that away. Why would top lane and other lanes have such different metagames? They're mirrors of the of each other, with middle lane being different from the other two. No, they're not mirrors of each other. They're not mirrors because there's different objectives on different sides of the map. And so you send your AD carry and support bot lane because the earlier objective in Dragon is down in bot lane. And now they have the earlier objective of Void Grubs up in top lane. But there's different objectives on different sides of the map. And a lot of times, you do have lane swaps where the bot laners, the AD carry and support, will switch with the top laner and they'll rotate lanes because of like discrepancies and how hard the matchup is for specific lanes. And they don't want the AD carry to get super far behind. So that does happen. But basically, wherever there's more people, there's more ability to do things, right? So when the top laner goes off solo, even if he's in bot lane, when the solo laner goes off solo, he's always going to be what's considered weak-sided because it's better for the jungler to go interact with the lane with more people a lot of the time. Also, hi, Squid. I just spit on myself. Is the map symmetric? In terms of like distance, yeah. Hold on, I'm blowing my nose. 1 sec. I wish I had hand sanitizer on me. I always feel gross blowing my nose, and I'm as somebody that like touches their hair all the time. But it's like it's my body. I'm already sick. What do I care? I just feel like from like a societal standpoint, I feel gross. Why are the channel points crying? They're crying because they're called stinky points. And it's so stinky that they're crying, like cutting an onion.
Okay, but how does this affect Blitzcrank mid?
I think he's gonna be way better. I think Blitzcrank's just gonna get farther and farther into the game. I think he's just gonna be way better, man. I do not understand League of Legends. I'm happy to keep it that way. Yeah, that's fine. I look at League of Legends nowadays kind of like any other sport. I think it's just big enough where like a lot of people that have never played or very casually play League of Legends can talk about the game in like a highly analytical manner. Similar to like how they can talk about like a sport, you know? Like I've never once actually played a game of basketball with the correct number of players on each team and the correct the correct 2 baskets on, or 1 basket on each side, right? But like,
also,
I'd still, if I knew the technical stuff, that'd be cool.
0 versus T1 confirmed balls greater than
he solo killed him again, Stormzo. Solo killed him again, baby. League, I think, is getting WSD support on next like 2 days or something like that. I just saw something about it.
League of Legends. That game they made based off of Arcane. Maybe I should give it a try.
Nightmare, thank you for the 29 months, dude. Yeah, it's gonna be a little broken.
Have a good day, Frost and chat.
Am I still a League partner? No, they took away all my shit. They kicked me to the curb so they could add Nicky Boy. Lily, thank you for the 4 months.
Slay the streamer, a kitty in my lap, and a strong cup of tea.
That's
Life
what I need.
is
I need
good.
another strong cup of tea when August gets home. When August gets home, it's going to be strong cup of tea time, man. Thank you for the clips in the clips queue, chat. We got 8 clips in the clips queue today. Today is simple day. Normal Monday, but I ask for it to be accelerated because I'm a little under the weather. That's all I'm asking for. All I'm asking for.
Or censored beer tea?
Tea. All I'm asking for is that we accelerate our gigaing of the Monday. We accelerate the gigaing of the Monday today, so that maybe I get to take a little bit longer of a break before D&D later. We accelerate the stream.
Did it down wound out Lenny.
If we hit the Giga Monday, I will start gameplay. That is my deal to you. So if you're brand new to the stream, and you're like, hot shit, dude, I'm coming here for some fucking Slay the Stew shit. Slay the stupid guy. My name's Stu. Slay the Stew. Let's hit the goddamn Giga Monday, man. Why discourage the Giga Monday? I'm encouraging the Giga Monday from people that haven't
just one quick Giga Monday, but in return you have to stall more.
No. I'll stall more when I'm feeling better. I promise you that.
Who these nuts in your mouth got him?
I promise you I'll stall more when I'm feeling better today. Or later this week. I don't imagine this cold will last long. Like it's a super baby cold. This is a giga baby cold. Normally on day one of a cold, I can't raise to the streamer voice volume. You know what I'm saying? Without it hurting. So, I'm feeling okay. It's just annoying. And I can tell that I'm going to have less energy today. Men don't get baby colds. It's true. When we get sick, dude, honestly, I legit, like, I'm telling you, this is a fucking baby-ass cold. Like, my nose didn't even start running today until, like, 10 a.m. Like, it's fucking nothing. But I rolled over in bed. I had just a little sore throat, and I was a little cold. Tom Food, thank you for the 74 fucking months. I was just a little bit cold.
Slay the stoop, frost potent dance on the spire, frost peat dance slay. The stoop frost peat dance on the spire, frost peat dance.
I did not say it correctly. I rolled over in bed, and I considered asking August to go make me breakfast. Why are we such fucking babies when we're sick? Like, actually, why are we such fucking babies when we're sick? It's so crazy. Like, it's nothing. It's just a little bit of tickle in the back of my throat. Like, I don't feel like I have less energy. I just feel like I need to bundle up and take some ibuprofen every 4 to 6 hours.
We're worse than a baby. My baby boy just got sick and he's been laughing and smiling all day.
We're straight up worse. Apparently it has to do with the increased testosterone. I'm going to say it. I'm going to say something in the chat. It's going to be controversial. It's not going to be controversial. We as men got to stop blaming everything on our tea, dude. We got to stop it. We got to stop just saying, because I'm a man, I get to use this as a fucking excuse. Because the testosterone in my body. That's why I don't have boners anymore.
Baby Frost Prime should be exempt from shirtless lunky today. Two's in the chat if you love arson.
True. Thank you. It's not an excuse. It's a reason. That's what I always try to tell my dad, and then he told me to shut the fuck up. Because that line always confused him. He was always like, it sounds like the same thing to me. Shut the fuck up.
Alternatively, we blame everything on our testosterone.
And then we encourage all men to take estrogen. What? What up, potatoes? I'm just saying, how does scientifically,
The world would be a better place if we all had massive badonk-a-donks
true.
FRFR.
I'm just saying, why in evolution is it like I got T-boned, right? On the side of the car that I was in, okay? I got fucking hit. A car hit me. I was going 60 miles an hour. They were going like 50 miles an hour. It was a high-speed collision. I pass out in the driver's seat. As soon as I wake up, my adrenaline is so fucking spiked that I get out of the car and I let out like a fucking combat yell. Because I am riding high. Like I am ready to fucking kill. Why does that happen? How come when I get tired in like an athletic event when I was younger and like if I'm in shape, how come when you get tired in an athletic event, you can hype yourself up and you can push longer, go faster? How come when I stub my toe, I go, ugh, and then I just keep fucking walking? How come when I do, how come like when I get fucking when like somebody like punches you in the arm, that I can just fucking lean into it and I can keep fucking going? But then I get a little tickle in the back of my throat and all of a sudden it's like, why does evolution say that? That's stupid as fuck, man. I want to get sick, and then I want the adrenaline to go. I wanted the fucking gate of life to open. Gate number 4, fucking chakra flows throughout my entire body, and I just fucking tank this shit, man. You don't need to give me the full, I just got hit by a truck level of adrenaline, but what if you just drip feed me? What if when I'm sick, I just get drip fed? Just a tiny little, like, once an hour, it just goes, and I just get fucking wired, and I can go throughout my fucking day. I'm just saying, man. Adrenaline hurts you? Yeah, you know what also hurts me, man? Getting fucking blood clots in my legs because I cry while I'm sitting down too much. You guys ever laid down for like 2 days straight while being sick and you get up and you're like, oh my God.
Sickness and getting slammed by a truck is the way we get laid.
You get laid by getting slammed by a truck?
Our ancestors thought getting sick was awesome, and they all died out.
I'm just saying, man.
I mean, evolutionarily. Men were hunters and women were caretakers, so men needed strong physical bodies while women needed to be enduring.
You literally just said, no, chat. I want you to know that what I'm doing is a bit. I'm bidding here and I'm riffing and I'm ranting and we're having a little fun. And I want you to know that. But what you just said was, okay. Men were hunters and gatherers, so they needed to have enduring bodies, while women also needed to be enduring, just in a different way. You just said enduring with different words. They meant endearing. And then you're going to tell me that I'm fucking stronger physically than a woman. And then August, who can't do a fucking push-up, right? She cannot do a push-up. She cannot do a pull-up. Will beat me in wrestling because her fucking hips are so goddamn strong. And I know, oh, those are birthing hips, blah, 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 evolution. She's stronger than me.
You can handle being sick and get some tiggle bitties.
True. Wait, do you think when we're not looking, that women just drink their own milk while they're sick and it makes them better? That straight up makes sense to me. Funny story for us. I have a prosthetic leg. That is funny. Sorry, no, I'm just kidding. And it breathes when I walk. I walked into class one day, and my friend looked at me and in all seriousness asked what was wrong with my shoe. Because your shoe is breathing? You guys ever figure out how to make your asshole breathe when you were a kid?
Hello,
Anyways.
This is your car insurance company. We got word you quote-unquote were riding high when you got a boned. We know you're in Denver, but this is still going to hit your premiums hard.
Thanks, fam. Sorry about that. You know what I'm going to do with the money that I got from eating T-Bone? I'm going to buy a Tesla.
And she's just better at wrestling.
No, genuinely, she's stronger than me. She can squat more than me.
Man, I think that was an inside thought.
She can squat more than me. I'm listening through a speaker, Frost. Don't say that. Okay, wait. Genuinely speaking. Anybody in chat, anybody in stream, when they're doom scrolling on their phone, and then their partner goes to walk up to their phone, do you close your phone? And it's not because you don't. It's not because you're like, I need to hide things from my partner. It's because I don't want them to see what I am looking at because it's embarrassing. Like, I do not need to be ridiculed, rightfully so, for like doom scrolling in the comments of like the latest controversial clip on the female streamer that sexually assaulted somebody, now shoplifted from Target, and how I actually wanted to like tweet out, wait, no, but this was kind of based of her though. Listen, I hate her and I do not think that she should be on the platform. Okay? I do not think that she should be on the platform. And she's a piece of fucking shit. And she is somebody that tried to rape somebody live on stream. Sorry for that language. Triggering. It's triggering to some people. Apologies, but it's the hard-hitting reality. But when she gets caught shoplifting at Target on stream, I'm like, wait, but that's like based as hell though. Like, aren't we supposed to encourage that shit? Like, we're supposed to encourage, like, I thought that everybody in the world was like collectively anarchist on the online world. Like, obviously not everybody in the world, otherwise it would be an anarchy. But like, everybody collectively in the online world is like a little bit anarchist. And like shoplifting from a Fortune 500 company is like based as hell, because if they didn't want people to shoplift, they wouldn't make self-checkout. So then they just incorporate the shoplifting into their bottom line. So then they raise prices so that it's actually encouraging to shoplift. Like, it's just like a feedback loop. So it's like, I don't know. I saw her shoplifting and I was like, I see what you're doing. W technique. You're supposed to believe it, but not say it out loud? No, you can say it. I don't do it. I don't do that. Because I don't shop at Target. Everyone's going to shoplift from Kettlehead. You're going to have to go through Dylan. And Dylan is scary. Chat, we got ads in 60 seconds. If you don't want to see those ads, please consider subscribing. I make 100% of my income off of the live stream. And I'd appreciate it if you did that. If you're over on YouTube, just point and laugh at the Twitch viewers having to watch ads. Also, anybody...
Meanwhile, there is a Rise Up flag in the background.
Also, anybody in chat right now that sees somebody call me a bitch for gameplay, I asked for it in the YouTube intro today. You don't need to defend me as White Knights today. It's okay. Stand down, men. Stand down. Do not lift your sword against thou that calls me a bitch on this day.
Remember, chat, if you see someone shoplifting food or baby supplies, no, the fuck you didn't.
Absolutely. What's the orange flavor behind the green? We got pumpkin spice and then Denver cheddar.
Stand down, but the sign says rise up.
Yeah, rise up against those who have not gifted 5 subs yet today. I was totally wrong about garlic parm is gluten-free. Motherfuckers is sometimes wheat-based, but in this case, it's the malt vinegar. Reading the whole ingredient list helps. Got him. Wait, that says rise up? I thought that said rise against, my favorite band. damn it. I'll have to take it back to the sign store.
Remember chat, when you are stealing from Target, always say Frost Prime told you it was legally justified and cool to do it. What's up folks? I got
Hi,
my
Andrew!
kettlehead this weekend, and I have to say, it genuinely is delicious. I only haven't eaten the 4 bags I got because I'm still on my weight loss stuff. So, I'd like to make an offer when I get enough characters for another message.
Andrew, if you're on your weight loss shit, green chili, garlic parm, white cheddar sriracha. Look at the fucking, look at that. Look at that. 2 3/4 cups. That's almost 3 cups. Is just over 100 calories.
Guys, if you
that's an
enter code
insane amount of fucking
FrostPrimality
snacking,
at
man.
checkout, you can get everything for free. The code doesn't do anything, you just walk out the door with all your shit. If I see green chili in the store, I know what to do. Thanks.
What's the carbs in it? 16 grams of carbs in 2 3/4 cups. Really not a lot. It looks so good, but I'm British. Brit. Can you smuggle, Kettlehead? I'm smuggling something into the United States right now. It gets here on Wednesday. I mean, I'm getting something shipped here.
Frost, you're not wrong about the calories, but what you're not account for is eating the entire bag.
Okay. Let's just say this says 5.75 servings in the entire bag. So let's just say 6 servings, 130 times 6. Brother, you're not even clearing 1,000 calories in that entire bag. You're not even clearing 1,000 calories in the whole fucking thing. Billy Gorilla, thank you for 3 months. That's all I'm saying. Insane, dude. Informing the masses about the caloric content of popcorn again. Popcorn is very low calorie. Yeah. And they don't use a lot of oil in some of the more savory flavors. Things like Colorado Pop and stuff, they have a lot more oil in them, which is why the caloric content is up. Just because of oil.
So, I'd like to offer something if Frost is fine with it.
Okay.
I'd like either a classic marbles race, and or just a chat giveaway, where I'd like to offer 2 people to get either 2 large bags or 3 small bags of their choice.
Okay.
All paid for by yours truly. It'd be nice if it went to someone who hasn't tried it before, but if you just have had it before and want more for free, go off. I'm a man of my word, Frost7.
Okay. I'm down. Chat, you guys want to play some marbles? Dr. Joseph Jorgen, thank you for the 41 months. All that I ask, Andrew, is that you just give them the money for it, and you don't ask for people's addresses. That's all. So you just ask for, like, their PayPal. I just don't want to facilitate the passing of addresses through my community, because I don't want to be like, Andrew's a good person.
Bet that's probably safer anyways.
Yeah. And then if they decide to use the money for popcorn, they probably will, because it's really good fucking popcorn. And if they don't use the money for popcorn, we take them out behind the Walgreens and beat the shit out of them, you know? I don't usually tune into the stream, and I'm at work. But haha, you have a cold? Yeah, I do. Yeah, make fun of me. How do you read chat so well? Is it just practice? Yeah, I've been doing this for so many years, man. Been a full-time streamer since January of 2018, streaming for 5 years before then. You just get good at it. Oh, I'm drowsy.
I'm gonna enter despite being unable to get it for myself.
Nice.
My best friend from Oklahoma will be receiving it instead.
That is another thing, man. Christmas is coming up. If you enter into this marbles race and you don't know anybody, or you're not in the U.S. yourself, but you have a friend online that's in the U.S., send them some shit. Send them some shit. All right, we're doing a winter festive holiday.
Also, if you want to wait until streams more populated to do the giveaway go off. I just finished my lunch, so I'm about to go back to work, but I'll be listening whenever the race is won for the winners.
All right, let's say we'll do it like right as we get into gameplay today. We'll do it right as we get into gameplay. Boom, ba-dum, boom. August just sent me a photo from Costco of them with candle warmers. All with the damn switch on the cord. I was spending some time on Etsy yesterday trying to look for a candle warmer because I've been getting into some candles. But the smoke from candles really fucks up my sinuses. Really bothers me. So candle warmers are the GOAT. Also, candle warmers are just the GOAT because it lets you burn candles for so much longer. Like you can burn a candle for probably 10 times as long as normally lighting a candle. Candle warmers, isn't that called fire? No, it's a heat lamp that you put up on top of the candle. Similar like what you'd use in like a reptile cage. And then it just melts the wax, but then when you're done, it just re-solidifies. But usually probably after like 20 hours or so, you just scrape off the top layer to get down to the smell again, to reinvigorate the smell. Yeah, super goated. Yes, I know all about reptile cages. Motherfucker, you probably know that reptiles are cold-blooded, so they need heat. Where do you think you get the heat from, man? You think I just make a little pocket sun in their fucking cage? Does it give off visible light, though? I want the candle light only. Yeah, no, it gives off light. But you're not going to get light from a candle if you're not burning it. It's just melting the wax.
Wait, are you saying you don't create a miniature sun every week for your reptiles?
Go like this. Final 5 minutes of the 5 gifted sub discount. 07s. 35% off 5 gifted subs or more on Twitch. It's a site-wide discount. So you don't even have to give 5 subs to me. It's for use without lighting the candle. Yeah, exactly.
Have you touched the new Risk of Rain DLC?
I've watched a lot of it.
I am super mixed on, especially
it definitely was not an items DLC for sure. Gotta get that discount right at the last goddamn second, baby.
On a noble quest to escape the wrath of the IRS. He's got conflicting positions in the endless fight for queer folks, animal and tenants' rights. He uses his Tesla to fly
Zeffy!
and he's marrying someone so out of his
Zebby, 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 Zebby. What up, big man 69, huge inch? What up, dude? What up, dude? I'm trying to get early gameplay today. I got sick just to be able to bitch to chat that I want to get early gameplay today. They're not budging. Can you believe that? I'm saying, I got my little lower lip. I go, chat, I got a little tickle in the back of my throat. Can we start gameplay early today? Chat.
I'll tickle the back of your throat, flirt.
Remind me quick how much you have
What
to
is
spend in
this?
order to get free shipping.
Sell out
$50.
Friday.
Here, let me send you a. We have a spreadsheet. Ah, shit. My fingers were on the wrong button. I was pressing Windows key C instead of Control Z. If you go there and you go to the, you got to go at the tabs on the bottom and find the 20 plus 10% off discount. You can figure out exactly how many bags to order in order to get free shipping. Jive in the last minute of the discount. One slot left on the gifted sub side of the leaderboard. I'm gonna have to blow my nose again soon. I'm a little sick, bitch. Jack, call me a bitch. I like it. I actually think bitch is such a fun word. I'll say it. I'm actually really proud of August because when we first started dating and for the first like 4 years of our relationship, she really didn't like being called a bitch. Like even as a joke, she did not like being called a bitch. And then we just met enough friends and like it's she got like cultured into it because like friends don't assume that you don't like the word bitch, you know? So they just call you a bitch. They say, oh, you're such a bitch, you know? In a fun little playful way. And then that happens enough times that I think she got like re-Pavloved away from hating the word bitch into liking the word bitch. Sky, thank you for the 10 months. Agent 10, thank you for the gifted. Hi, Frost, you're looking hella fit. You're just trying to get me to take my shirt off, and it's kind of working. Do you like being called bitch? I don't mind it. Yeah, she got reprogrammed. In a good way, though. Might get tomatoes thrown at me for this, but I really hate when men call me a bitch as a joke. I think that's what it was. No, I think that's what it was, Sectra. I think it was... it came from a masculinity standpoint. And so it was just like a complete write-off of the word. Just like, I dislike it overall, even when, you know, any friend calls me it. But then we moved to Denver. We met a lot more gay people, a lot more women. They all called her a bitch in a fun, playful way. That now I can get away with calling her a bitch in a fun, playful way. Which is nice. Because I like to be, I like to think that I'm an extremely feminine man. You know? Although I might come across as big and jockey at first because of my big muscles and my broad shoulders and my long hair and my thick, luscious beard. Underneath this very hard exterior of manliness and triumph is definitely an equal waged pay woman, you know? I'm very much feminine on the inside. Webbed feet, thank you for the 13 months. You look like a guy, the kind of guy I could beat up by accident. You would beat me up, actually, straight up, by tickling me.
Your son Donald from the other day would agree.
Thank you for the 14 months. That was a new prime, not 13 months? Oh, new prime, but it was their name has 13 in it. I'm an idiot. I'm sick. I get to use that as my excuse anytime I fuck up today. Oh my god, you guys didn't like my take on me being feminine? Guys, I'm sick. I'm allowed to say that. I'm sorry.
No, you don't understand. It was really important to me that I can call my girlfriend a bitch. Stop looking at me like that.
No, it's like really important to me, guys. But here's the thing, though. if August and I were joking, I just call her a cunt. If we're just fooling around, I would just call her a cunt. She loved cunt. She still loves cunt. She's also bisexual, so she loves cunt. But like, to me, cunt is worse than bitch. And I feel like that's to like most people. Like to most people, like cunt is like a layer above, you know? It's like a step further. Cause like bitch, I feel like being called a cunt is being called a bitch, but you're also not fun. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? Like cunt is like all inclusive of bitch and also lame. It's like you're a lame bitch. Have I joined in a chat at a weird time? No, person with he, him pronouns. Please weigh in. What do you like more, bitch or cunt? But then cunty is good. Oh yeah. As soon as you put the right adverb in front of it, or like the right verb. Because if you're serving cunt, oh yeah, fuck yeah. That's just like your confidence. Serving cunt is just confidence. I'm a gay guy and I love using the F word. It's one of those things that makes me feel like I'm taking the power back. Absolutely. Oh yeah, all the queers in my life. That was why when I had somebody on my stream and I said, yeah, I describe you to my chat as queer as fuck. And then she said, yeah, I'm a turbo F-slur. Like, ah! Like, you can't just say it on the platform. Yeah, the reason why you can't say it in chat is because I don't know you, right? It's like if you're a streamer and you are black, you could obviously say the N-word on Twitch. But you can't just say the N-word in my chat because I don't fucking know you, man. I don't know you. So you could say it and then be like, yeah, but I'm black so I can say it. And it's like, but I don't know that. I can't. So it's just inappropriate in all contexts. And that's why it's like you got to police all slurs equally. Imagine forcing chatters to submit proof. Please show me your identification. But in order to use the F slur, what would you have to send me? Like, you sucking a penis? Like, I don't... How gay are you? How gay am I?
Sure if, as a bisexual man, I have the F slur pass. Like, am I gay enough for that? But I do call myself queer very often.
Queer's fine. Queer is a word that is no longer a hateful word, I don't think. It's in the alphabet mafia. We kind of took that shit back years ago, you know? Queer is definitely a term of endearment now. How gay are you? How gay am I? I had a bowl of dicks for breakfast. And they gave me all their milk. Back. Gilman, just because you delete one letter in the slur, you still just said the slur, man. The only reason I didn't ban you for the rest of the day is because you're only 100 bits off the Giga slot. So just fill that in and then I'll ban you for the rest of the day. Wait, was queer ever insulting? Yeah, dude. Growing up, it was honestly, queer was in line with the F slur. At least to it where I grew up. But Yeah, queer was definitely like, because I think the original definition of queer was not gay. It was weird, right? Like it wasn't. I think it's still the definition, but it's like queer is just like outside the norm in terms of heteronormative, the heteronormative structure of or the heteronormative ideology, right? Yeah, it just means odd. It means weird, and so people called you queer. But now, if you call people queer, they don't think weird. They think you fruity as fuck. There's a difference between, yeah, they're queer versus they're a queer. One is insulting, one is othering, and intent is an insult. Again, I'm telling you right now, in modern day, it is no longer. I'm telling you, it no longer is. One in the chat, if you are a queer. Like, I am a queer. I'm polyamorous. Like, it just is. It's no longer a slur. We took that shit fully back. Because it's just an awesome fucking word, man. It's one letter off of queen. How am I not supposed to say, yeah, I'm queer? You know what I'm saying? What the fuck? Cute Beagle. Yo, what up, Java?
Genuinely sorry, fam. Had I realized that was not enough censoring, you know I wouldn't have done that. Caught, but anyway, that's a giga slot. Do what you gotta do. Much love, my guy.
Nah, you're good, dude. You're good. You're good. We were on the. I know you. The only reason you don't get banned is because I know you. I know you, and I know what you were doing. If anybody in chat was upset with that, I'd get rid of you for a couple of days. But we all know you. We're talking about a topic that was in. We were not talking about the being hateful or whatever. We were talking about the taking back of shit. We were doing great. We were the topic was all about happiness and having fun, and everybody reacted in a good way. It was fine. Remove their access to Newton's second law. Wait, Chad, you guys want to see what happened over the weekend? I actually know I am sick. Dude, chat. I forgot to tell you. Crazy fucking thing happened over the weekend. Like, actually insane. So, over the weekend, go out to a farmer's market. Bought some art from a really cute Chilean girl. But you'll never believe who I met there. LeBron fucking James, dude. And I was like, I have to get a signature, right? Like, LeBron James is there, but I didn't have a pen, so he just signed my notes app. I did go out to the farmer's market, though. And I did buy some good art. You want to see it? Let me pull it up. It's downstairs, and I don't feel like going downstairs. If August wants to bring it up, she can.
Guys, trust me. I did not just write LeBron James in my notes app.
You like that bit? Did you like that? I actually came up with that myself this morning. Because I think I was watching... it was like... I had an old clip of Summit 1G pop up on my shorts feed, and it was like Summit 1G like talking about signing people's profiles on Steam, and I was like, it's like the dumbest thing I've ever fucking heard, because it's literally to sign somebody's Steam profile, they just give you your Steam profile and you just comment on it and it signs it because it's there, it's the user, right?
Wait, you kissed LeBron James and got sick from it?
Yeah, I did. Made out with LeBron James. No, I bought this. It's called Tito on Catnip. She literally had paint on the end of a toothbrush and was just flicking it at a canvas. And she said, I started seeing a cat come through. And I was like, okay. That's sick. It's so cool. In person, it actually looks really good. Like you can like see all the details of it and everything. It's really fucking good. Yeah. Super good art. Now don't even care. I actually feel so good. I hate that I'm sick because like my day would be a 10 out of 10 right now. I'm feeling so good mentally. But just like, I just have this like little fleetingness in the back of my mind that's like, brother, in like 2 hours, you're just going to hit a wall. Sorry, imagine if they said wall right there in the song.
Mr. Streamer, would you sign my profile for one gifted?
No, I'm not signing anybody's profiles. I'll sign your notes app. Also, hi, Cobalt Streak. I saw you in chat asking if you could smoke on the F slur. Can I sign it in chat? Here you go. Oh, God, I signed it with my legal name. You probably wanted my username. Oh, my God. Oh, my legal name doesn't carry any weight. Wait, Cobalt, as another content creator, have you ever practiced your signature when people ask you to sign stuff? So trying to figure out my Prime sub thing. Only to find out I was gifted a sub 5 days ago. I missed my sub message. Fuck! Yo, what up, Yuzu? If you want to give your Prime to somebody, though, you can go give it to my bunnies if you want. You can go give it to the bunnies. Somebody just did.
I feel so good. I don't only feel a little sick, I got too high 2 days ago and instead of having something specific happen I was just uncomfortably high. Yeah. Anyways, I am still going strong with no alcohol. Can we get a
Dude, I also got
Tuesday
super high over the
chat?
weekend. I didn't get too high. But did you see they have weed? They have weed vapes now in the like the same exact cartons as the fucking geek bars. Dude, that sounds so dangerous, man. I'm gonna pick up somebody's fucking geek bar and I don't know what I'm about to hit. Am I about to hit nicotine or THC, man? And it's got like a little logo on it, but they start to scratch off. The what? The geek bars. These. They got these with THC in them now. We could tell. Okay, next time I'm stoned, because I don't get stoned often, right? I really don't. I always feel like I have to justify this because I live in Colorado and look like a perma-stoner. Like, if I tell people that I've never drank alcohol before, nobody believes me. Like, 0 people believe me. But, like, next time I'm stoned, I'm not going to say it in the YouTube intro. I was sober in that photo. I was sober. I'm sober. Right there. That is sober. For real, though, were you tired? Not really. My older brother's the same. He also ran 45 miles one time. It's a superpower. Oh, I can't do that. I got exercise-induced asthma, but... Why are people writing Ohm so much? Because it's a funny emote.
A hype train has begun.
See, they wrote it so much, I'm on a train now. It'd be super funny if you made your own wine/beer and just never tried it. I feel like I would have to at that point. Anything for the 7 months, prime that in your mind. I do feel a small fever happening
less
right
than
now.
3.
Just a teeny tiny one. Just a small fever. Diana, thank you for the 20 months.
Coming for 5 minutes to use the Prime 7 withdrawing to viewing on YouTube. Love, your e-mommy.
Wait, why are you my e-mommy?
On train, more like a Maz the tank engine.
Dude, I rewatched Bullet Train over the weekend. That's such a good movie, man.
Are all male allies performative men, or do you think the Venn diagram is close to a circle?
Are all male allies performative?
Anyway, I got shit
No,
to
I
do,
don't think that
which is
most
part of
allies are
why
performative.
get
I think
slotted
performative
so
people aren't
quick.
real allies.
Might be back later. Have a good stream if not. Type same shirt if same shirt.
Same shirt. Thank you for the 300 bits, though. First time chatter egg point. Chad, would you call me a performative man? I do perform for a living.
On another note, not only do I think that's very dangerous, especially if someone's driving, that the vapes look so similar, I also know that all those generic dab pens are used to distribute all kinds of vaped substances. So if you buy anything that isn't legally distributed, please test your shit, you might die.
Yeah, so smoke a bunch, take a poop, and then test your poop. Then you'll know. I moved from YouTube because I need to know. I think that you're a performative male. Wait, you think I'm a performative male? Wait, what is that? Wait, define that. Hold on, I gotta text August. What does performative male mean? It's like the guy that goes to a coffee shop with a book and reads.
I think you are a genuine person and set a good example for how men ought to carry themselves.
That is the most adorable thing anybody's ever said to me. They go to the coffee shop and they read, but they don't do it because that's what they genuinely want to do. They do it because they think that they're gonna win some sort of social brownie points. Is it better for me to leave the YouTube stream open? I have premium, or here on Twitch? Probably YouTube, because you're subbed on Twitch, so you're not gonna get ads. Like, do you ever have a friend that always shows up to a function with a book, but you never actually see them reading that? It's a lot of it to do with reading. Performative men always pretend to be reading. Reading at a coffee shop with a hot drink sounds so good. It does not to me. How do you focus with all the noise? Yeah, a lot of them do it performatively in order to gain favor with women.
I
Yeah,
am
exactly.
reading best-selling audiobook Why Women Deserve More Without Headphones with No Headphones. Why do you ask?
I just want to know how I come across as performative. I'm not offended. Let me say that first. I do think that I could come across as that because I'm very outspoken about my opinions. Yeah, we got you, Andrew. I'm skipping the gravy today, Chad. I'm skipping it. We're skipping gravy. Reading at a cafe is one of my favorite activities. Yeah. No, there's plenty of people that do it genuinely. I would never fucking do that shit, though. That shit sounds like ass. To me. Tia, thank you for the 18 months, fam.
Yes, I would like to confirm my order of Women Volume 1, thanks. Toss in the next 3 while you're at it. Thanks. Oh wait, wrong chat window, my bad.
Another performative thing to do is painting your nails. A lot of performative men paint their nails. It's a very performative thing. Me, I paint my nails so that I don't have to pay attention as much to when I get crumbs underneath. When I started watching you, I thought you were a performative leftist, a tanky. I don't even know what the fuck tanky means, because your opinions were completely against the grain on 80% of things, and you used common talking points. I farted. Turns out you just genuinely believe in a lot of progressive things and support them. Yeah. I live in Denver. It's kind of like the whole thing here. A tanky is a communist. Oh. I wouldn't mind communism. Like I don't strive for it. And I think that it's extremely flawed in its own ways. But like better than what we currently got going on. Lovely Cat Nova, thank you for 3 months. Yeah, socialism is what I like. Socialism is what I want. That's always my shit. I look at what Europe's doing and I'm like, damn. Will we ever hit 111 hype train? Fuck no. Fuck no.
Coming out as trans, the time I did was in some very specific ways kind of hell, cause I just did things I finally felt free to do, and a lot of that was all of a sudden seen as a performative male thing to do, and I got very confused. Lamau.
I'm rereading this. Hold on. Trans I did. In some very specific ways kind of hell because I just did things I finally felt free to do, and a lot of things. And a lot of that was all of a sudden seen as performative male thing to do, and I got very confused. Repainting nails. Yeah. Dude, the first time I tried painting my nails, August just painted them black. Because every man paints their nails black. That's just what they fucking do. She also is somebody that only paints her nails black until like recent time where she's gotten really into like doing all of the fun nail techniques herself. That's like one of her hobbies that she does to do, like she loves like the Gel X shit, and she's probably giving herself melanoma on her fingers slowly but surely. But like I didn't like having black nails. I was just like, this isn't me. This isn't what I like. And then when I tried glittery purple nails for the first time,
time sure does fly. Thanks for always keeping
Bowen, thank you for the 25 months. I love some flashy nails, dude. I love my nails to go crazy mode. It's just what works for me. My wife has the temperature changing ones. Oh, shit. I think they just came out with some temperature changing ones with like Avatar The Last Airbender. I keep seeing the ads on Instagram.
I am an androgynous person who presents androgynous and uses all pronouns while drinking Monster Energy. Am I preformative non-binary?
Yeah, no, that's pretty much. How many copies do I owe? I think about 23 right now, right? Or is it 24? 23, 24. 6 or 7? I know the ad you're talking about. I will say, dude, I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna say something. Instagram ads are not the fucking worst thing in the world. They're too many when you're scrolling reels. Getting 2 ads in a row is egregious. But I found some genuine good products in Instagram ads. I'll say it. I've actually found some decent shit in my Instagram ads. They really do target you well. Bam, bam. 24 copies after today. Maybe. But then you're beating up on a little sick guy. How does it make you feel? Your anarchist badge is revoked? Yeah, that's fine. Instagram only recommends me balding products. Is that an endorsement or a condemnation? I think it's a little bit of both, because it's like scary sometimes, right? Obviously, it's like the whole microphone listening to you. You think of something, you haven't even said it out loud, and then it's like the fucking neural chip from the vaccines that you got then integrates into your phone and hits you with the salicylic acid that you thought about restocking on. But like, I don't know, man. I found the new pair of I got they slowly figured out that I like barefoot shoes. I'm a big barefoot shoes type of guy. And they started recommending me a bunch of barefoot shoes. And now my mom's buying me a pair of barefoot shoes that I saw on an Instagram ad for Christmas. I was like, I'm not going to buy it and try it myself. But I keep seeing them. They look really good. The toe shoes? No. Barefoot shoes have come a long way. They used to be the toe shoes. And that's a little bit freaky shit. That is a little bit freaky shit. But nowadays, barefoot shoes tend to just be very little padding underneath, so it doesn't give you a large toe arch. But also, they have a very wide toe box. Not just a wide shoe in general, because I already have wide feet, but I have extremely wide toes. So I have been uncomfortable in all shoes that I've ever worn for my entire life until I found barefoot shoes. So right now I wear Lems. Lems is like my go-to. They're a Colorado-based brand. Let me show you the shoes that I have. I have a couple of pairs of Lems. Let me just open them up. So I got these. I've got the Chillums. I've got this exact shoe right there. I got the Chillums because they're for kind of like chill maxers like me. And then I have a pair of their boots. I don't remember what boots I have actually. I think I have the Summits. No, because they're not in black. I don't remember what boots I have. But I like those. But the shoes that I kept seeing and I really liked on Instagram were these. The Rootsus. I just realized now they have like a 240p image on their homepage. Maybe that's alarming and it's going to be really shit. But I'm not paying for them. But they look sick. And they just have really wide toe boxes. So they're the type of shoe that I need. It's the type of shoe that I need. Shard Bear, thank you for the 18 months, dude. I also have just never liked heavy shoes. I don't like a lot of things on my feet. I wear size 15 New Balances with max width and my toes are still cramped. Why is that great? That sounds awful.
Hello Mr. Asen. I've had some trouble recently, but the YouTube videos helped me out a lot. Keep being awesome. Much love. Less than 3. Do you love shoes? Well, in that case you'll love Frost Prime.
I do like talking about shoes. I'm like very niche on my shoes though, man. Like this is the one that I got, or that I told my mom I wanted. I wanted this green. I wanted this green right here. I also kind of like the blue. And I also like the black on black. But it's just like a little bit too plain. Black and white's fine, but that's like too classic-y of a shoe. But it's like, look at how thin that is, man. It's great. Are they waterproof? No, I don't think so. What makes barefoot shoes different from regular shoes? They have like no No bottom to it. It's very thin on the bottom, so it's just covering you up from getting like scratches and abrasions and poisons in the wild. So there's just less on the bottom. It's not like razor thin, but it's definitely thinner. You said those shoes are also wide? Yeah, so minimalist shoes just tend to have a wider toe box. They just tend to have a wider toe box. Because they're made for your feet to splay. They want you to splay out. I need that. Look at Lems. Lems are really good because even on their website, they advertise by how wide their shoes are. The barefoot shoe bit is that the toe box is super wide. Well, all of them that I see are also advertising how there's like fucking nothing under them. I do construction on minimalist shoes? Really? I'm learning things today. I do have a couple of them though. I do have this is my other Lem shoe. Is I have their primals because their primals are like super fucking thin. Do they have steel toe minimalist? Probably. Not minimalist, barefoots. We educate in chat today, and I'm getting educated at the same time. We're educating back and forth. We're cross-educating. Are the bunnies on the bottom of the stream? It's actually something cool. I'm going to talk about it in a larger short, but I essentially run 2 streams every day at the same time. I run my stream, and then I also run our bunny stream. And over on the bunny stream, just watching that stream, you get ads, and the ads all run our bunny rescue. We have a bunny rescue that is fully supported by people just leaving it open and watching it. And if you're in the bunny stream, you can type !spawn to create a little bunny at the bottom. And you can also do things like honking and shit down there,
May as well
over
be
there
a
to like
first
annoy
time
me.
chatter and put myself on the 1K leaderboard.
Dope!
Nothing funny to say this time. I'll save the rage baiting for the gamed play.
Thanks, fam. Am I going to do a defect tier list? I was going to do it this week, but being sick, I don't want to talk that much. It's like 3 hours of talk. It hurts my voice when I'm not sick. So, I want to, though. Definitely want to update it. Chat, we got 10 clips in the clips queue. We need more clips. Good up, Zone. Is Slay the Streamer going to be on Ascension 27? No. Nice try. Wait, I can feel my voice going. Can you hear that? Oh, no. Oh, no. My voice is starting to falter. What did you do to it? I got a very tiny cold today. We do sleep with the streamer. Maybe if you responded to my text messages, Scooty. I told chat today, I said, I responded within 20 seconds of Scootish texting me. I got nothing. I heard the crickets. I was on a flight. I think that makes it less of an excuse of why you can't text me back.
Take me back.
I think you should just give one person a free shipping order, Andrew. All right, Scooters, I take you back. Thank you for the 30 months. Shard Bear, thank you for the 18 months. What up, Vincent? Oh. I do feel like I'm starting to hit a tiny wall. I might just need to like get up and stretch for a few minutes. I can't believe we're not at a Giga Monday yet today. I know. I said, chat, can we do gameplay early? I'm feeling a little sicky. And they said, no. Keep stalling, little bitch. And then they slapped me in the face.
Best part of not working like crazy anymore? I can watch the master slay.
Zongi. Appreciate you, fam. Do you use any holistic methods to treat colds and flus? Just like tea. I love tea, dude. Just makes you feel better. It's crazy that I got sick today, too, because I ate pho yesterday. How am I allowed to get sick after eating pho? How does that make any sense? That feels like that should give you like a 1-day buffer to where you're not allowed to get sick. System is too cleaned out. There was nothing to protect you. Oh, but it clears out the bad, man. It makes my nose run. Maybe that's what it was. Is my nose was dripping and then I went out in like 20-degree weather. It was crazy cold over the weekend. Where my Coloradans at? It was a bit nippy out there, as the Brits would say. This is really important for my power scaling whiteboard in my room. How many Cybermen do you think each character except the watcher?
I even ran over a whole gaggle of old ladies with my Tesla
Their
after
scaling
evicting
was fully
4
online.
people, and yet I am still sick.
How many? I mean, I think infinite? Yeah, I think that like the defect would absolutely just create a fucking glacier that none of them could get through. Like, insane. The fucking watcher would just go ghost mode, but then that would eventually run out. So I feel like maybe the watcher would only be able to take on like a few dozen to 100. But like the Ironclad, man, if he goes demon mode, it's over. He just immolates the whole fucking battlefield and you're dead. VGD, thank you, fam.
Hi Frost, it's good to see you. I might have to pass out soon, so I will send in all my clips now, just in case.
Good. We need more clips in the clips queue.
Sorry to hear that you are sick, but hope your Monday is as big as it can be otherwise. Just like how
We're
you
fine.
are big. If you know what I mean, Frost Bempreg, much love, less than 3.
I can tank it. I'm not a little fucking baby, you know? Damn, we only got 5 slots left. Sluts. Shit, do we have 5 slots in chat? Fuck. Can I get 5 whole slots in chat? Holy. 5 slots left on the Giga Monday, though. Oh. What up, Clovermoth? First time viewer, long time hater. What the hell is a Giga Monday? My ploy to get chat to donate me copious amounts of money on Monday. So the leaderboards at the top of chat reset. And then a Giga Monday is when all the slots on the leaderboard are filled with 5 gifted subs or more or 1,000 bits or more. It's very effective. Yeah, we've been doing it for a while. Like years. And if we had the Giga Monday today, I'm starting gameplay because I'm a little sicky. Did you just roll over? You're so cute. Hi. We need to wash that bed. It's covered in hair. Stony. Thank you for the brand new one, dude. Duck asses in the chats. And by gameplay, you mean marbles. Yeah, we are going to be doing a marbles race as well before we get into gameplay. To give away some Kettlehead popcorn.
Here is another slot cause. I feel bad for you.
Thanks, fam. Genuinely, the only reason I want to end early today is because I have D&D later and I want to save some energy for that. Because I'm really fucking excited to play D&D today. I'm so excited to play D&D today. I'm actually so excited. We had 3 players die last session, including myself, but we all had our Aegis. So our DM, we go into our campaign with 1 death. You get to die 1 time. But every time you do, you essentially have to go like meet your god, or you get like revived by your mother, or like for me, I had an eldritch god inside of my asshole and he revived me. So, like, you basically have to, like, pay a big price. So, it's like a big story moment for your character. And 3 of our characters went through that. And offline, I had a conversation with our DM, Bub, and I went down a level in Bard. So, we're level 5. I went down to level 4 Bard, and then I put my last level in Swashbuckler. Swashbuckler. Kind of a fluorescent fighter. Fluorescent? What is that? Finescent fighter. Finescent. Rudyville. Thank you for the 2 months, fam. Also, VG, thank you for the 9 hundo. Is this sandbox or is it a book? We're doing a module right now. We're doing Whispers of the Vampire's Blade. I remember a year or 2 ago, you mentioned that ideally you would be able to do 2 hours of ripping as a community before getting into games, and then it was to get a big sponsor. Now it seems like you've done those 2 milestones. What was your next big goal? So we had 3 goals for stream and then 3 goals for gameplay this year. One of our goals for stream was to be invited on a large streamer's show. And I think we are. I mean, technically, next week we're going to be doing the actual Game Awards with Dan Giesling. He's a big guy. He's a big streamer. And I'm going to be hosting the Game Awards. The actual Game Awards. Tagga, if you will. So, that's cool. I would prefer not. What? It's just TAGA of the actual Game Awards. But then my gameplay things that I wanted to do this year, I'm definitely not going to achieve. Except maybe Lunky. Well, we did achieve. So one of them was League of Legends. And I just haven't been playing League. I just haven't had the time. The other one was Risk of Rain 2. I wanted to beat all characters on Eclipse 8. I did that. So that's fucking goated. I did do that. And then the last one is Spelunky 2. I want to hit 789 on the daily. Which I'm close, man. I'm so close to being able to do. Did I vote for Game of the Year? No. But I will be voting for the actual Game of the Year. On the actual Game Awards. Which I think that voting starts tomorrow. I know it's a little bit last second, but Dan's being a little silly. I don't know anything about D&D. What's the difference between editions? It's essentially just rules of how the game is structured. You can play the same storyline in different editions of D&D. So D&D is like, you know, they're on like D&D 5 or 6 or whatever. We're playing on Pathfinder, which is still, it's a tabletop role-playing game. You still play as the same characters. You might get like slightly different classes. There's different editions for instead of playing in like a medieval long ago type world, you might be playing in like a futuristic sci-fi world, and then you might be playing in a different way. So yeah, we're playing Pathfinder, which is just like D&D, but really punishing. Really punishing. Pathfinder is like D&D, but good. Yeah, and then there's what's the new one that Critical Role just came out with? That has like, that people are conflicted on, but overall it seems pretty good. Daggerheart. Daggerheart. Sounds so edgy, I love it. Played a few games of Daggerheart. It's quite fun. Very narrative focused compared to D&D. That's what I really like. I think if Bub runs another campaign, we ever start another one that doesn't have like an edition that needs to be run, like Lancer. He really wants to do Lancer. I would love to run Daggerheart because Bub is all narrative. Can you give a short summary of your sessions so far? So we're on the 3rd season. No. But exclamation point D&D recap gives you a recap up to episode 7 of our current campaign. And I think we're like 10 episodes past that. And you'll probably get a brief recap if you came into today's game of like kind of the gist of what's happened recently, and you'll kind of get caught up. Do you prefer RP or combat in D&D? I prefer RP. I love RP, man. But I love RP that like, I love RP that you're doing physical things with, you know? Like, I love using my spells in RP. That's fun. Like, I'm not just sitting there like, I want to have sexual intercourse with you. I like the RP where it's like, okay, you're trying to get into this locked room. What are you going to do to get in there? And it's like, okay, I'm going to cast some spells. We're going to devise a plan. We're going to execute said plan. Like, that's the type of D&D that I like. I tried to fuck the doorknob. I got influence and drop a stack with $50 with the code Frost on some Kettlehead. It just shipped today. I will update once I receive it. I'm looking forward to it, gamers. I'm looking forward to it. So far, we haven't gotten too many negative reviews. And usually the negative review is just on a flavor or two. People are just, They're like, I don't really fuck with how sweet jalapeno cheddar is. I'm like, yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Most people are very genuinely surprised at how exquisite, is that the word? People are surprised at how fun the flavors are. Like, you have the idea of what jalapeno cheddar should be or what the idea of white cheddar sriracha would be, you know? You've had white cheddar, you've had sriracha, you've had salt. All right, I'll put them together. Will Dylan have sale numbers? He did text me this morning because he got into work, and I texted him, I was like, does the sale end today, this morning, or is it going to be cut off like at the end of the day? And he said the end of the day, so you guys have till the end of the day. And he said, we had 300 orders over the weekend. Sighing emoji. Like, we got to go and fucking do all that shit from the long weekend. So, 300 plus orders. I got the flavors like dill. Dude, dill is so good. Dill is amazing. The garlic parm needs less vinegar if I were giving constructive criticism. In your opinion. But yes. The thing for me is the flavors don't just taste like, oh, I added a bunch of powder to the popcorn. It actually tastes like the flavor. Yeah, because it's all natural. It's not just like a jalapeno powder. It's jalapeno powder. Like, it's, you know what I'm saying? It's not just like a jalapeno flavoring. They just dried jalapenos and ground that shit up. It's really jalapeno in there, you know? My players once set a bird to burn down a building of evil people to protect the kids. Turns out they sent the bird to the wrong building and hit an orphanage instead. That sounds like character-defining moment. Been there. It's not jalapeno powder. It's jalapeno powder. It's flavored popcorn. It's not like you're missing out on a steak. Chad, I want to announce steak flavored Kettlehead. I can't keep it in any longer. Steak Kettlehead is coming out. Partnered with steak.com. No, but because I got excited for steak flavored popcorn. I made a bison steak over the weekend for the first time. Had some friends over, and I tried that for the first time.
I'd buy some steak corn, but only if it's corn made with cow fertilizer, so it's real steak flavored corn the whole way.
Yeah, I made some bison steaks over the weekend. It was my first time trying it. Wait, you're actually a chef? What the hell? Duck sandwiches and bison? I like to try fun things. And I also made sweet potato fries for the first time. I made sweet potato fries, and that was really fun. I like experimenting. I was like looking up videos of like the science behind bison versus beef and of sweet potato versus normal potatoes. And I was learning about the different starch contents of the carbohydrates and how much sugar is in it and amylase and blah, 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 blah. I riffed to August for like
steak-flavored Kettlehead or Renegade Wader.
Renegade Wader. Like, I'm not somebody that's gonna like super. I'm not gonna like super man dump explain my love of a video game that I'm playing. But when I learned the science behind the sweet potatoes versus regular potatoes and why you wanna not put in the sweet potatoes into the boiling water until the water's already boiling, because the analase happens inside of a sweet potato between 130 and 170 degrees Fahrenheit. So when it's boiling, it brings them past the 170 degree temperature. So there's not too much analase that happens, so they don't get overly sweetened. And then they taste better when you crisp them up, which you should use cornstarch with. Whereas with normal potatoes, you don't need to use cornstarch because they have enough starch inside of them versus the starch content, the sugar content in a sweet potato. It's like, I will fucking knowledge vomit that, and she sits there just nodding appreciatively because she knows she gets to eat good food afterwards. Like, she knows that the result of my science means that she becomes happy. You know? But I have started to get into dangerous territory now. Where, and this is a bit of a humble brag, I'm too good at cooking in my friend group. There's nobody else in my friend group that's insanely good at cooking, except our one vegan friend. But in my opinion, she cooks with way too many lentils, and I fucking hate lentils. That shit just tastes like poop from a butt to me. And it's got the texture of diarrhea, and it's just not.
Exploring the science of flavor.
Send me that. Send me a link. But yeah, I was like really fucking. I've been like getting really into it, but I'm getting too into chefing it up in the kitchen to where now, like, I literally invited August was coming home, and we were like, we haven't hung out with Claire in a minute, and she was getting back from her Thanksgiving trip. So like, okay, let's invite Claire over and I'll make you guys dinner. And then Claire was hanging out with 2 other people, and they got word that I was cooking, and they were like, wait, we really want to come because he's cooking. And I was like, it's getting to that point where now I'm like, the expectations are high. You know what I'm saying? The expectations are really, really high. So I'm like, I'm getting nervous. I'm getting nervous because I like to try. I like to try new things. That's the thing. Is I'm never.
What's your
I'm
top
very.
place to travel solely for the food. Mine's easily Italy or like Brazil/South America.
Anywhere, man. Everybody got good food. Everybody got good food. In their own way. England? Listen, England has some good things. And I'm not talking about going to a fucking restaurant in England, okay? I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about, I want to go over to your house, and I want you to introduce me with your family on some big family dining experience.
Come to Britain for our great food like Mexican and Italian.
And you cook me the shit that made you happy growing up.
What's the difference between a lentil and a chickpea? Science, I've never paid $20 to have a lentil on my face.
I don't know. I feel like everybody's got heart in their food, man. Everybody does. And everybody's got something, right? Like, my mom is not Jewish. My parents are not Jewish. I am not Jewish. But my mom grew up in a very Jewish neighborhood, and she learned how to make Jewish coffee cake. And so she can make this Jewish coffee cake that I have tried to reproduce 100 times over because it's so fucking good, and I can never get it quite right. I've followed her recipe to the T, and I've made it outside of Colorado where it's high altitude because it's very susceptible to the altitude I found. And it still fucking sucks comparatively. It's okay. It's fine. It's edible. But she owns at it, you know? And so, yeah, you might go to England, and like, England's not known for its food. But if I go to your house, right? Where my Brits at in chat? If I go to your house with your family, you're going to tell me that there's not going to be something that's going to measure highly? You're going to tell me that? You're going to tell me that there's nothing? Because my parents suck at cooking. I'll tell you, Mom, if you're listening right now, you know why you suck at cooking. It's because you're vegan and you were trying to cook meat for children that you couldn't taste the food. If you can't taste the food, you don't know if your food's good or not. You're good at cooking vegan things. My mom is so good at cooking vegan things. But when it came to cooking meat growing up, it was always mid. I learned. Growing up, I was like, this is great. But then once I had anybody else's meat, I was like, damn. This is just way better outside of my mom's cooking because she literally could not try the food that she was eating. She did not know. But my mom, when she gets a recipe, my mom can make a recipe fucking slap. And you say that sounds like it's easy. It's not. One in the chat, if you think you followed a recipe to the T and you fucked it up somewhere and you don't understand how. Me as hell. Me as fucking hell. But you give my mom a recipe and she never fails. Ever. That's what I love my mom for. But she can't cook meat dishes with her heart because she can't eat meat. But that's what I'm saying. If I go to your house, if I showed up to your Thanksgiving, or whatever the equivalent is your country, whatever holiday where you're going to have a big holiday dinner, if I showed up to your house and was invited to break bread with you, you'd probably be like, damn, I really want you to try this thing that my family makes. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying, man. My kitchen superpower is fixing any broken sauce. See? See? You know. You know where your strength is. That's what I'm saying, man. So that's what I want to do. I don't care where I travel to. I want to travel with the locals. Like, I have a lot of friends down in Mexico. In Oaxaca. And they're just like, dude, you just need to come down and we'll show you the fucking good shit around here, you know? You just need to come down and just experience life. And that's how you'll get the best food. I'm like, exactly. Yorkshire pudding kind of slaps. See? You got something. Where's the gameplay? How many slots do we got left on the Giga Monday? We got 4 slots on the Giga Monday, and then it's gameplay time. We got to do clips, which is going to be a fast clips. We only have 14 clips in the clips queue. We can get a few more. Looks like we're not getting gameplay today. I'm a little baby. Wah, 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 wah. What's the weirdest food I've ever had? Tried alligator a few times. I'm just not a fan. Like, it's just not for me. D-Bob, thank you for the 37 months.
Hey, you're going to love my signature raisin potato salad and jicama salad. All in on Ironheart.
Raisin potato salad. Never heard of that. I tried rabbit slash bunny. I've had a spicy rabbit egg roll at a fancy ass restaurant. That shit slapped. But I don't think it needed to be bunny. I've had some reindeer. I don't think I've had reindeer. I did pick up some elk jerky at the market yesterday. That's gonna be my emergency car snack, since it just lasts forever. I've never seen this guy before, but I heard he's an arse. my kitchen superpower be? I think leftovers. I think I'm a leftover god. The truffle popcorn tastes too much like truffle. That's understandable.
Paying my gameplay
Sanitos!
tax. No, but seriously, you're genuinely a comfort streamer for my wife and I, Frost. Best of luck with the climb to A100.
Much love, fam. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Are we doing D&D today? I am, yeah. I'm just usually not a fan of the truffle popcorn. And I've pushed a couple of people to buy the truffle popcorn because I like the truffle. I'm usually not a fan of truffle, but I like the truffle popcorn. So, listen. I'll only recommend what I genuinely like. Best superpower is washing the dishes? You say that as a joke, but actually, yeah. I fuck hard on the dishes, man. I fuck hard on the dishes. How full do the bags come? Oh, you
Since the topic was on cooking, I would just like to say it's concerning how many people don't understand how to sear meat and just end up steaming meat instead.
So it's their best quality, actually. So when you first open it, right? When you first open the bag, you got to rip off the top to open it, right? And then you got the resealable zipper, right? They fill the popcorn above the zipper. So, in order to reseal the bags, you have to eat a decent amount of the bag in order to be able to reseal it. It is overfilled. Good problem to have. The Five Guys fries approach. Yeah. Stop making me want Kettlehead. Sorry. No, I'll never mention them again.
Just came here to drop this off. Hope you have a good Trans Tuesday Monday.
Trans Terror, thank you for 17 months. I just tore through a bag of Denver cheddar. It's quickly becoming my favorite. You in August. That is by far her favorite. Dude, I think my fever broke because I'm getting sweaty. Chat, we should get into gameplay. Is it clips time? Slug Runner, thank you for 14 months.
Oh shit, I let this auto renuclear one reflip.
Let me go pee. And then it's auto renew. Or it's clips time. Jesus. Letting the things in my head just play back and forth. Can you just randomly advertise Kettlehead during tense moments where people will pay extra attention? High viewer attention is where YouTube won't skip. Dude, motherfucker in the comments yesterday was like, Frost wondering why we skip the intros when he's just done ads in the intros for the last 7 days. And then somebody replied with, yeah, all he does is tell us to use code Frost at checkout. And I replied and I was like, you know what the code is. My work here is done. You know what it is. So obviously, My advertisement is working. If it was just one and done and you just skip through. Anyways, I'm going to go pee chat and then it's clip time. All right, I'll mute this music so you guys can play the ocarina while I'm gone. Chat, if you play me a song, I'll tell Hardy Boy he's a good boy. But only then. Did you do it? We played like 10 songs. Somehow I don't believe you. Sent 2 recipes on Discord. We've been talking about cooking so much. People have started laying into my DMs with recipes. Which is awesome. Honestly, here's the thing though. I may never try your recipe, but I will read the thing that you are wanting to make, and then from that I'll get inspired. That's how it works with me. So like, you know, I got like a random TikTok or a random YouTube short. Sorry, I'm not on TikTok. I got a random YouTube short that was like, yeah, how to make the best bison burger. And I was like, I've made bison burgers, but now I really want to make a bison steak tonight. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, if you send me like, here's my green bean burrito casserole, I'm like, what if I do that but with corn? You know? Anyways. Chat, it is Clippy time. Clippy time, Clippy time, Clippy time. Clippy time. Every week, we look at the best clips from the last 7 days of Frost Prime streaming. Frost Prime streaming and or people in my streaming sphere. It's a very ominous face there. That's a very ominous face in that thumbnail. Anyways. We only have 15 clips in the clips queue, so let's try to get more clips this week. Let's try to this week, when you see a clippable moment, let's make sure to really pound that we should get more clips in the clips queue. We should pound it out. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how to clip things. Now it means that you have homework to do. Do more clippable stuff. I think I do clippable stuff, though. That's the thing. I think I am clippable. Anyways. First clip. Greatest game devs of all time. Derek Hugh is one of the greatest game devs of all time. And that's a damn fact. Yeah, he made that. He made that game. Frost, where were you at on January 6th?
Dude.
Frost.
Not only did I go to that protest, chat, I made burritos for that protest. It is very ominous when I also, at that protest, had a Rise Up sign that I now display in my background on stream as a badge of honor. So, really does make you think. Gigaflop. Oh, wait, I think I was the one. I think we were sitting on the couch and I saw the moment, because like sometimes we just have the bunny stream up on our TV when we're just like talking with friends, because it's, you know, it's just lo-fi background music, and then you just got something on the TV. And I think I just like started yelling at August because she was closest to the keyboard. I was like, clip, 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 clip. So, look at me. Watch this. Turbo flop. He flops so hard that he has to unflop a little bit.
Love your content, Prime.
The name is
Keep
Skull.
it
Thank you
up.
for the 13 months. He flops so hard that he has to unflop. That's crazy. That's one very angry knob.
Yes.
Wait a second. The fucking watch my brain churn, man. Oh!
I can see the YouTube title already. Can Frostbeat slay the Spire just by jacking it?
I saw the fucking Matrix. And I still get the hand of greed off, by the way, because if you look at my hand, once I start the infinite, I have one energy left with an enlightenment in my hand for the hand of greed. How's the climb to Ascension 100 treating you? And action. I'm waiting. Oh, he was so mad. He was so mad. As soon as he switches over, he jumps right onto him. And he's like, why the fuck would you do that, you fucking asshole? You could have hurt me. I'm going to beat your ass. The UK in 2016 for no reason. Is it just going to be let's leave?
Okay, exit. Would love to leave, actually. Big fan of leaving.
I meant to say it when you were joking about the intro ad stuff but was on a work call, but you should totally use the marbles giveaway as part of the intro ad to troll YouTube. Also chat, just a reminder, there's a giveaway for
Kettlehead. Squid momentarily turns into a microwave.
Down.
Grid. We're getting there. All right, we're going to wait here, chat, for the ad break to be done. We're going to wait here for the ad break to be done. Because here on Thanksgiving, we are all about inclusion. And so instead of them missing content, they're just going to miss this little cute poro sitting on my microphone. That's a good click, man. And then on top of the poro will be Bulbasaur. That's what you missed during the ads. A pharaoh choosing how to get buried. I don't think I want the pyramid. Pyramid does help you go infinite more often, but sometimes you can get bricked. So I think I'll just take the slave. Holler. Squidding Slander. All the time. Cobalt Streak. Very renowned indie gamer, but especially very known for Isaac. Squeedinky Dink, known for zero gaming prowess at all, but she occasionally says something that's kind of funny, usually derogatory towards men. I'm telling you, man, I do have clippable fucking moments. I do have clippable moments. See? And that's a damn fact. It annoys me more than when people when people, you know, get upset about me not playing my main game, right? Like you're already, you know, you're already disrespecting, but then when you subtly try to poop on, ooh, that's a key. When you subtly try to poop on the game that I'm playing, true. He was one of the greatest game devs of all time. And that's a damn fact. Throne from Jorking. It's because the streamer's name is Throne from Austin, partner of Mika Miba. Throne from Jorking.
Yeah. Yeah, Austin is a pro at jorking my peanuts, actually.
I'm actually a pro at jerking both of our penises.
Get the frame. Wait, hold on. Let me get the frame.
Let
me get the frame.
Jerking both of our penises.
I gotta get the frame. Hold on. Let me get the frame. It's literally the last frame. Fuck!
Happy birthday, Frost.
Nah. I'm never gonna get it. Sabetta, thank you for the 4 years. I could go slow-mo, but I don't feel like doing that. Corporate needs you to tell the difference between these pictures.
Let me grab the green screen.
It's the same clip. It's the same clip. All right, final clip. Greedy Ohm.
Same shirt?
I'm so sorry. What the fuck?
Damn delay got me.
British. I was complimenting you earlier. Where were you? All right, Chad, we have an ad break, and then it's probably going to be gameplay time pretty soon, even though we're slightly off the Giga Monday. I can feel my energy levels dropping, which means I should just get to the good shit. You know what I'm saying? But we got 2 minutes of ads beforehand, and then we'll get into gameplay. I can feel my energy starting to wane because I got a tiny little bit of sickiness. Yeah, we're doing the Marvel first.
While eating food.
Probably really gross food because it's from Britain, right, guys? Dap me up.
Hi, I have returned with terrible news. The terrible news is that I have returned. Type shit.
Oh, beans on toast. The thing is, man, is like, beans are great. Toast is great. They're just two very plain flavors. It's just two bland things, you know? Wait, I got sent probably the best seal picture yet. So if you guys don't know, chat, if you guys don't know, I have somebody that sends me a seal photo. It used to be every day. Now it's every couple of days. That's all they do. Her name is Fyra. And all they do is send me photos of seals. And I think they've sent me my favorite one. This has been every day since like 2017, I think.
Oh, you mean that conversation? The one where I TTSD.
You're not ready for this picture, though.
You've already forgot about me, D.
I love that so much. I love that so much. What the hell is that? I'll let you take a guess based on the context of what this person sends me.
Quick chat, we need to hit the giga now so Frost can get into gameplay.
True.
Is that a chicken?
N-U-T-E-L-L-A. What's that spell?
Also Treasure Train, yo.
Treasure Train, right after the sale ended. We were just on a sale. We don't need more sales.
Damn, I almost forgot to fill my 2 slots on a Giga Monday.
Thank you for filling me the fuck up. Why does it look like it's not real? Because they're like National Geographic level photos, man. I think it was back in 2022. AI was not good enough to be able to show you the shit. And like this started before AI. Like I'm just gonna keep going. Like this looks a little fake, but then you realize it's 2021, man.
Train, you say?
Nobody was generating shit in 2021. You know? Look at that. Ah! I saw a really good seal video over the weekend. 2019. We're getting there. The first one was sent on 8/1/2019. What is my background right now? Chat made it. Chat, what's your favorite part of this background? A lot of you are probably going to say the Luffy. I've got to say the Watcher cosplaying as the Watcher. That's one of my more proud ones. Is it this video? It's not Screaming Sealvine. Trans Hornet goes crazy. Bam, 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 bam. Dude, it was kind of funny that watching the fucking... I was watching a Hank Green video over the weekend, and he was playing Connections, and one of the connections was pirates, and he was like, I don't know who Luffy is.
The Nepal flag being next to the One Piece flag, only partially because that was me.
True. I don't really know who Luffy is. It was like Sparrow, Blackbeard, another pirate that was obviously a pirate, and then Luffy. And he's like, I don't know who Luffy is, but I'm assuming it's probably a pirate. And I'm like, there's going to be so many comments. There's going to be so many offended comments.
Yup.
I don't see the Watcher. This is the Watcher, the guy from the Marvel animated series, cosplaying as the Watcher from Slay the Spire. Yeah, it was Hook. Yeah. I don't watch Marvel shit. Lamau. People really wear that as a badge of honor. I think that you're just not into fun, you know? Like, we can all say that Fast and the Furious is fucking terrible. But, like, it's not a badge of honor to be like, I don't fucking watch Fast and the Furious 10. It's like, motherfucker, maybe I just like to have fun on the weekends. And I just like to watch some little goofy media, you know? And he says, watch this. And then he jumps a fucking Ford Mustang off of a cliff, perfectly hooks the undercarriage onto a crane on a piece that won't break off from the weight of the car, swings around to the other side of the mountain, does a flip, says, hell yeah, family in the middle of it. Like, my favorite movie of all time was literally because Guillermo del Toro, one of the greatest directors of all time, literally just said, I want to make the stupidest dumb action movie of all time, and then did it, and it was awesome. That's my favorite movie I've ever seen in my whole ass life. The streets always win is still my favorite part. Yeah, the fact that three
Frost,
prominent
look out,
fighting
there's only
actors.
one slot left until gameplay starts.
True. Storm's gonna do the
Anyways,
funniest
what's
thing
your
right now.
favorite part of your background?
That's the watcher.
Mine is when you didn't drown.
Thanks. Wait, Pacific Rim is Del Toro? Yeah, he was literally said, I got bored in Hollywood making movies, and I wanted to make a dumb action movie, so I made Pacific Rim. I have a $5,000 tattoo of that movie. I've not watched Frankenstein yet, though. I did rewatch Bullet Train over the weekend, though, because I needed a little guilty pleasure in my life. Very inspired by Evangelion, absolutely. Show the tattoo. I got you. I can't show it unless I'm wearing shorts in person. Oops, I misspelled. There you go. If you can, please watch Frankenstein in theaters. When does it leave theaters? Because I gotta be over this cold before I go back to a theater. Dudes will see this tattoo and say, hell yeah. How well did it heal? Really well. Next time I'm wearing shorts, I'll show you guys. I just can't really take off my pants.
I'm stealing this slot, Science.
Chat, that means it's gameplay time. It's an easy silent win today. An easy silent win today. Men really do get a $5,000 tattoo of an action movie rather than going to therapy. This was after I ended my therapy. Well, I didn't end my therapy. It was mid-COVID when my therapist noticed an uptick of students committing suicide because they weren't having proper in-person human interaction. And so she said, hey, I'm leaving this company and I'm going to go work for the government to help give therapy to children that need it. And I was like, that's based. And then I was like, I mean, we've kind of just like been yapping our last couple of sessions anyways. Like I felt like for like the last like 2 months, we weren't really doing anything because there was nothing left to be done. I was kind of owning. I watched Pacific Rim for the first time after showing my friend Princess Mononoke, and the tone shift was crazy. Yeah, but which one did you like better, though? That's the real question. Oh, wait, shit. I didn't open up Marbles. It was literally right there on my screen. All right, let me open it up. I'll leave STS in the background. But we got to do our marbles race first. Is that tattoo $5,000? Yeah, that tattoo was $5,000. Yeah. If I win, can you send Kettlehead to Canada? I'm not doing this giveaway. This is a giveaway by a chatter. So I would say no. But if you win, you can just pick somebody in chat yourself that deserves to win. All right, chat. If you would like to win some free Kettlehead, you do have to be American, obviously, in order to be able to win, literally. But if you know somebody in America, you're more than welcome to enter in and then bother them for their address and then send them some Kettlehead popcorn. Exclamation point play if you would like to win some free Kettlehead courtesy of the chatter in chat named Andrew. But not the Andrew that's my Andrew. Instead, it's the Andrew that's our Andrew. Can we just say to send it to you? Don't send it to me. I get Kettlehead for free.
It's me, the Andrew guy.
I don't need your handouts. Most expensive tattoo I have is 1K, and I feel like it was overpriced. Nah, tattoos are expensive, man. You're putting art on your body for your entire life, and you're trying to pay somebody to be able to be the best at their art. Tattoos cost money. This is what it is. Tattoos are expensive. They're a very expensive art. But rightfully so. All right, Jay, here we go. 5-second countdown. Why does it have to be 10 seconds? I'm not joining. I almost clicked join. Let's go! All right, whoever's first wins it. I'm just a freaking guy. Motherfuckers will spend $200 on dinner and then say, I didn't like that my artist charged me $150 an hour. My tattoo artist usually tells me that, or they tell you like how much they charge a day. And then they're like, we can make it take 1 day or you can make it take 4 days. I can finish it in 1 day, but it won't be as good. And I'm like, okay. Makes sense. All right, we gotta wait until we get out of these tunnels to figure out who's really in first right now. Some people are gonna get fucking lasered. No! You're not really in first, Ann. You're actually kind of in last.
Can I send you my back piece? I'm curious how much you think it cost.
Well, didn't you just tell me your most expensive tattoo was $1,000? Oh! There's some growling demon in the background, man. Oh? Dude, nobody's coming close to Braun.
Yeah, but that's not the back tattoo. I'll send you the 1K1 too.
Tay won in the last fucking millisecond. Tay, Would you like some free kettle head popcorn? I'm mad. Did I get exploded? About 40% of the people that entered got it. Tay, would you like some to win the kettle head? Or do you not live in America and you would like to pass it on to somebody else? Because Braun is mad that they got immediately destroyed. I'd love some. We'd love to hear that. Yeah. Andrew is a trustworthy guy. He's just going to probably grab your PayPal and just send you the money. Don't worry, you don't have to, like, share your address or anything. Just a way to be sent money. And you should use that to buy some Kettlehead popcorn. Or else we'll send the Pinkertons. And don't forget to use code FROST at checkout. Not the Pinkertons. All right, chat, are we ready? But yeah, if Andrew asks for anything other than just your PayPal information, let me know, and I'll fucking kill him in the chat. Yeah, we're playing this island today. Jesus is sexy. Need a brand new tier 1 sub, man. Is the Relic Twitch extension fixed? No. Unfortunately, they updated it to get ready for Slay the Spire 2. And it's just kind of bricked with modded relics. Alright. Can you blow your snot into my mouth? That's what it would sound like. Chat. We are once again back with some Slay the Streamer. Now, just because I am a little bit sick today, small little cold I have, does not mean that you should go easy on me. Thou shalt not go easy on meeth. For I can take it no matter what. You just may hear the sound of me crinkling around a lozenge in my mouth like I'm a 65-year-old man because my throat hurt real bad. Anytime you want to vote for something in chat, all you got to do is type the number in the chat of what you want to vote for along with the hashtag # the number sign. Your job is to kill me. I currently owe, at this time, 23 copies of Slay the Spire 2 when that game comes out. And every single time that you kill me, that number goes up by 1. Yatcha. Thank you for the 13 months.
Popping over from YouTube to say something about downfall.
Downfall of this dick into your throats. All right. Let us go. El Deuterino Gundam.
22.
Thank you for the 14 months, man. That's what chat sounds like. They sound like fucking sheeple. What if I were to shiv it up a little bit? There's a couple of shivs in here that I could shiv it up with. Could take a little bit more damage, maybe. Is there not a second piercing well somewhere? I don't think I'd take the nightmare. Oh, thank you for gifting a subscription to Paint by Nature. Little Ugly Mag, thank you for 34 months. Ghostly Crown. At the start of combat, gain 4 intangible. At the start of each turn, all enemies gain 5 strength. Alright. I guess the nightmares are going to be a little useful at least. What the fuck is that? Is that because I mentioned Bullet Train one time today and now you can't get Diesel out of your head? And you're calling YouTube chat a Diesel? Oh, a fucking Diesel. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. What shampoo do you use? I use Bumble and Bumble. Bumble and Bumble shampoo and Bumble and Bumble 3-in-1 conditioner. Son of Enosh, thank you for the 12 months. And that's all I use. Honestly, the best thing for your hair, if you struggle with like having your curls last for multiple days, just get a continuous spray bottle. It's just very commonly used in like hair care stuff. And just use water. Every morning when you wake up, just get it like damp with water, just a little damp. Goated techniques, man. Nah. That's what I'm fucking talking about, man. That's what I'm fucking talking about. Yes. That relic's gonna be scary versus the heart. Maybe if you're a little fucking bitch. Thoughts? Thoughts on the fact that you're a little bitch? Thoughts? What's the downfall of this relic? Every turn, every enemy gets 5 strength. So I get 4 intangible, but they get 20 strength by the time that it hits the turn that they need to kill me. So I'm basically just on a 4-turn clock. There's some enemies in the game that you can't kill in 4 turns. Sorry for the mouth noises, by the way. I know there's gonna be some viewers that are annoyed with this stream, in this video. I hope you understand that in order to stay sane, I need the lozenge tech. I need the lozenge tech. YouTube chat is not a Diesel? Dude, that's what I said, man. YouTube chat, if I were you, I'd be offended. What up, Brian? Hello, Katarina. Katarina, more like butt. Got him. Monka! Huh? Wait, why is my volume not the correct volume? That's the correct volume. Bum. Whenever a card is removed from your deck, gain $30. Upon pickup, gain 50 gold for each curse in your deck. Start of combat, add a random X-cost card to your hand.
It is done. The giveaway has been paid out and now we can spread the word of Kettlehead.
The good word!
Thanks for participating, folks. Speaking of which, YouTube, in response to that one commenter complaining about ads in the intro, here's an ad now to get 10% off Kettlehead popcorn using code FROST at checkout.
Holy, you can do that? You can just do that? Malays for free? Well, it still costs energy, chat. You know that, right? It still does cost energy. Fucking diesel, eh? I always knew you were fucking diesel. Damn, that was close. Necklace of Skulls. I need to go watch that movie tonight. I love Bullet Train, man. It has so many different narratives at one time that all mesh together in this stupid, dumb action movie. There's like 10 different storylines all going on at once. Remove all debuffs at the start of each round. At rest sites, right-click this relic to spend a charge and upgrade a card in your deck. Gain 1 charge whenever you remove a card. Okay. Start of combat,
Frost.
gain 3 blur. Whenever you enter an event room, gain 10 gold for each event room you have entered. Halibut, thank you for the 6 months. I'm gonna blow my nose while you guys vote. belter. Okay. I could die on the Act 1 boss. And if we do, YouTube, don't look at the time. Don't look how long this video is. Do not look down right now and say, wow, we get a free copy of Slay the Spire 2. Sorry that you have a cold, though, buddy. That must suck. Amber Butterfly, right click, add another copy. Add a copy of the last card added to your deck once outside of combat rooms. Costly, they give it 24 months. Eye of Skibbity.
Number 1.
Every third potion you use is instead kept. Let's take the Amber Butterfly. That could go a little crazy mode, actually. Costly, they give it the 2 years. That could actually go a little bit crazy. How come Vra's voice sounds scratchy? Cause I'm sick, man. I'm a little under the weather. And it. Bianca.
If you die to the Act 1 boss, fill the rest of the video with 40 minutes of Kettleheads ads.
Wait, when's the chat if I should do that? How come you were sick? Because I was making out with LeBron James over the weekend. We've been over this. Ow. Is that the first time I took damage? Hey, Chad, there's a gold card there. Can you resist the gold card? It's golden! Your fiance was cool with LeBron James kissing you? Yeah, she's polyamorous, dude. Almost. Almost had you. Almost had you. Chat, don't lose focus. Chat, you can lose focus like a little bit, alright? You can lose a little bit of focus as a treat. Lots of love from Austria. We were talking about something
That's
fun
the
earlier
sound
today.
of the police.
So I'm going to ask you the question, okay? First time chatter on duty. If I were to show up to a holiday dinner at your house, what would be the dish that you'd be most excited for me to experience from your family? Kuka, thank you for the 4 years. 50 months. Be really excited for you to try D's. It's not very funny, Chad. You guys think that you're so fucking funny, man. Probably dumplings, not the usual dumplings, like Austrian dumplings, and specifically, I'm gonna Google this. I want to Google this. Looks like it's like spider cum. Oh, these look so good. What the hell? Suitable for vegetarians. Bread dumplings. So they're essentially like spinach dumplings. Oh. Down. I'm on my way. What up, Peter? Good to see you. Wait, why did I make a bunch of those? I think in my head I thought that they were going to be zero cost. I've been royally disappointed now. Okay. We actually might be able to survive this, I think. This is going to be difficult, though. It's going to be hard. You sure? Yep.
Hi. First slay the streamer.
Hey. Last slay the streamer. Nah, it's just 37 times 2, man. Just block it.
If ever come to Mexican, I will give ball from ox.
You're gonna give me ox balls? Damn. But now we can just have a 40-minute Kettlehead ad now at the end of the video. Double or nothing? No. I'm feeling my energy wane. This relic sucks. Okay, so I actually think that this relic would be really good if it wasn't Slay the Streamer. I think that this is like an S tier Slay the Streamer relic. I think for Slay the Streamer, this goes crazy hard for you. But I think it's actually probably pretty good in like a normal run if I could build around it. Like finding that Wraith form, man, we would have won. Because I would have taken Wraith form, and then I would have Amber Butterflied to give me a second Wraith form. That would have been insane. That would have been crazy good, man.
Last time on Slay the Streamer, my chat wrecked me on the Watcher. They were simply too good looking and smart for me to beat.
So smart. They were so smart.
I'd eat ox nuts. What do you mean it's a food?
No, instead of a 40-minute Kettlehead ad, Hardy Boy! Hardy Boy, you want a cookie? That's not a cookie you can have. Shit, I don't have a cookie. Wait, I do have cookies up here. Hardy Boy! Table. Oh my god, he's sliding. Oh, slide. Andrew, just put that on repeat for like 20 minutes. Huzzah! Boy, get down. Get down. Yeah, I died early today, but it's actually good that chat killed me early because I'm a little under the weather. I feel fine, but I'm really happy that I get to save my energy for D&D later today. So I'm thankful that it was a quick loss and not a long loss. I would have liked a quick loss, or I would have liked to have won the whole thing. Those were the ideal situations. So, yeah. Chat, tomorrow's stream is super early in the morning. So I have to not only stream D&D until past my bedtime, but then also I have to start stream 3 hours before I normally do tomorrow at 7 a.m. while sick. Because the two motherfuckers that I always get partnered up with to do sponsors are boomers from the East Coast. I think even Deadly Slob is like, what's the time zone past the East Coast? So he's 3 hours ahead of me. So we're doing a sponsor at 9 a.m. my time. Is he on a boat? No, he's in like Nova Scotia or some shit. Chat, you realize that there's like pieces of land out there that are far enough east that they get into a new time zone, right? Deadly Slob is Canadian. Pretty sure. So yeah, they always do sponsors fucking early as hell. Because they gotta like pick their kids up from school and shit. So, yeah. 9 a.m. is the sponsor, so I'm starting the stream at 7 a.m. But that also means that I get to get off stream early tomorrow as well. I'll be done with stream by 11 a.m. and then I can hang out with August for the rest of the day. So it'll be a very difficult morning, but then a good day after that. And then hopefully by Wednesday, I'm completely over this shit and we can stream for a while on Wednesday. Heard? That's the goal, is to rest up today and tomorrow in the time that I'll have off, and then have a better latter half of the week. And we can grind some long streams to get some Ascension 100 content. That's the play. That's the play. I'll be back with D&D in like 5 hours. That's usually when D&D starts. It's around 6 p.m. my time. It's currently 1 p.m. So in like 5 hours, I'll be back with D&D. Stream looks weird without chat on screen. Oh, my bad. I was doing that for the Hardy Boy thing. But yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow. Apologies for the short stream today. Again, feeling a little under the weather, but I just wanted to save my energy for D&D tonight because it's going to be a really good episode. Three of our players died
stream today
last
by
week,
Frost.
so it's going to be fun. It's going to be a really fun time. Yeah. Lady Kurgao, much love. Go give my buddy some love too, chap. Go get the bunny some love. Thank you, guys. I'll see you. See you. Peace.